Hi, I'm Marcus from IO Interactive. I'm the executive producer on Hitman 2. We are releasing all the 6 locations that we will have in Hitman 2. Originally, we are releasing that day and date, physical and digital on November 13th. What that means is that players can go through the main game and through the main story at their own pace and as slow, as fast, as much replay or as little replay as they want. But what it also means is for our live content, for our post-launch content that we will have again for the elusive targets, for the escalation contracts, for the challenge packs, contracts mode, all of that stuff will be back in Hitman 2 as well. And that means that from day one we can offer much more varied live content right from day one. It's simply because we have the entire buffet of all the locations in Hitman 2 available and can release a lot of interesting live content immediately post-launch on that. We have learned quite a bit, of course, from our previous game, and we listen a lot. And whenever we can to our community, we are taking everything. Our very passionate community that we are super grateful of in, and we have added some very important and interesting new features to Hitman 2 this time around. You played the build before, you played the E3 demo. Crowd is the first thing I would want to mention. The fidelity of the crowd, as well as the sheer size of the crowd. We are looking at almost 2,000 NPCs in that Miami location at a super high fidelity level that we never had before. On top of that, there is also a gameplay feature built in. You can now hide in the crowd. You can blend into the crowd. You can do that very much same thing. You can blend into, you can hide in vegetation, same feature. Picture in picture, we have added that to Hitman 2. Very excited about that, I have to say, especially as our sandbox locations are growing and getting so complex, providing context to your actions. Being able to show what's going on around you when a body is found, being able to give the player the payoff they deserve for a trap that they have set. I think that's super important and a really nice feature. Then the briefcase, a fan favorite. It has been asked for a long time, and now we are able to finally bring it back. So the briefcase will be back in Hitman 2. This time around, you can not only put your sniper rifle into the briefcase, you can actually put any item of your choice into the briefcase, and that's just another very interesting additional layer of gameplay to our sandbox locations. And the very last thing that really should not be forgotten, it's Sniper Assassin. It's a new game mode we are introducing in Hitman 2. As a franchise first, also you can play it in co-op online with a friend. And Sniper Assassin, the first map of Sniper Assassin is already available now if you pre-order Hitman 2. We have revisited our AI system quite drastically. So all the underlying systems that form our very complex AI, we have revisited that. To give you one example, mirrors. Now NPCs can actually spot you through a mirror. It's these small little things that make a huge difference and make the whole thing, as you say, you use the word organic and more as one homogenic piece, and that is one thing that has allowed us to do that. The racetrack specifically was also very exciting for us from a race point of view, where like you have a target, you have a fully simulated race day, and the target is part of the race. It's a kind of setting that we haven't done before. So that's really one of the things where I hope that our players out there enjoy playing this kind of sandbox as much as we enjoyed making it. It's very much part of the Hitman DNA. Yeah. The disguise is that sometimes are not super serious. The Flamingo is a great example in the Miami build, and we will obviously continue doing that in Hitman 2.